Hello everyone, I am Ritika Zuzgar, Assistant Professor IT Department. So in this video we discuss about the principle of dominance. So why we use the dominance property in the game theory when for each pure strategy of the opponent, the payoff associated with one strategy is no better than the another strategy of the player. So here the another strategy of the player, then the first strategy is said to be the dominated by the second strategy, and this player will never use the strategies. So the dominated pure strategy will never be part of the optimal mixed strategy. Okay. So in my previous video we discussed about the pure strategy and the mixed strategy. Okay, with some examples. So here if we are considering the pure strategy and mixed strategy based problem, so in that we have to find out the optimal strategies with, and by using these optimal strategies we can find out the value of the game. So why we use the dominance property, or what are the rules for the dominance? Okay, so the dominated pure strategy will never be the part of the optimal mixed strategy, so it can be omitted from the payoff matrix. So in the other word we can say that if in a rectangular game, okay, if we are having the rectangular game problem, or we can call it as a m by n matrix problem, so one or more of the pure strategy of a player are interior to at least one of the terminating stat or remaining strategies. So this latter is said to be the dominated the other strategies, and the player will never be used the dominated strategies. So that these dominated strategies can be deleted from the payoff matrix, and thus the size of the payoff matrix can be reduced. So the main principle of the dominance states that if one strategy of a player dominates over the other strategy in all the conditions, then the latter strategy can be ignored. So the strategy dominates over the other only if it is preferable over other in all the conditions. So the concept of dominance is what the this concept is specially useful for the evaluation of two-person zero-sum game where a saddle point does not exist. Okay, so in the previous video we discussed about two-person zero-sum game problem by using saddle point, and also we discussed about the two-person zero-sum game problem without using saddle point. So here the concept of dominance is specially used in the two-person zero-sum problem without using the saddle point. If we are having the matrix for the two players, so there is a no saddle point exists. Okay, so in that case we are using the dominance property. So in case of payoff matrices larger than 2 by 2 size, okay, सो अभी तक हमने जो एग्जाम्पल देखा था टू जीरो सेम का, उसका मैट्रिक्स 2 by 2 मैट्रिक्स यूज किया था. ओके, सो अगर 2 by 2 मैट्रिक्स से अगर लार्ज साइज है हमारी पे ऑफ मैट्रिसेस की, सो द डोमिनेंस प्रॉपर्टी कैन बी यूज टू रिड्यूस द साइज ऑफ पे ऑफ मैट्रिक्स by eliminating the strategies that would never be selected. अगर हमारा 2 by 2 मैट्रिक्स साइज से ज़्यादा है पे ऑफ मैट्रिसेस, so by using the dominance property we can reduce the size of payoff matrices by eliminating the strategies that would never be selected. So what are the rules are present in the dominance? So the following rules or properties of dominances are used to reduce the size of a payoff matrix. Okay. So first rule is what? If all the elements in the row, that is ith number of row of a payoff matrices are less than or equal to the corresponding element of another row, that is the jth row. Okay, so then the ith row is said to be dominated by the jth row, and it can be deleted from the payoff matrix as player A will never be used the dominated strategy. Okay, so हमारे पास ith number of rows है और jth number of rows है. अगर वो less than ith number of row is less than equal to the corresponding jth number of rows, so this jth number of row is dominated by the ith number of rows. So second rule is if all the element in a column, okay, for the rows we are using the ith row and jth row, and for the column we are using pth column and q column. So if all the element in the column, pth column of a P of matrix are more than, okay, so here we are using the more than or equal to the corresponding element of another column, qth column, then the pth column is said to be dominated. So in that case we are dominating the p number of column by the qth column and can be deleted from the P of matrix is a player B will never be used the dominated strategy. Okay, so this is the rule of dominance by eliminating the row values and columns. Okay, see here as I said in the payoff matrix अगर हमारा larger than 2 by 2 matrix है, so हम वहाँ पे क्या property use करेंगे, dominance property use करेंगे, so that our payoff matrix is eliminated some row values and column values. Okay, so these are the two rules for the dominance for the row and column also. The next rule is what? If all the elements in the row, that is ith row of a P of matrix are less than or equal to the average of corresponding element of two or more other rows, then the ith row is said to be dominated by the other rows and it can be deleted from the P of matrix if the player A will never be used the dominated strategy. Okay, so this is the third rule. Similarly, in the dominance, the fourth rule is for column. If all the elements in the column, that is pth column of a P of matrix, are more than or equal to the average of corresponding elements of the two or more other columns, then the pth column is said to be dominated by the other columns and it can be deleted from the P of matrix as a player B will never be used the dominated strategy. Okay. So here by using these rules of dominances, first rule, second rule, third rule and fourth rule. So the size of the P of matrix is reduced to the 2 by 2 matrix. Okay. So अगर ये वाले रूल्स अगर हम अप्लाई करते हैं हमारे P of matrix के ऊपर, so हमारा मैट्रिक्स क्या हो जाएगा, 2 by 2 मैट्रिक्स बन जाएगा. Then it is solved by the optimal mix strategy. So after reducing the P of matrix into the 2 by 2 matrix, so the rest of the part we can solve by using the optimal mix strategy, where we are not using the saddle point. In the mixed strategy, we are not using the saddle point. So based on the dominance principle, let us discuss one example. So we have one example here. Solve the game given below in the table after reducing it to the 2 by 2 game. Okay. So we have one game problem, player A and player B. So here we have 3 rows and 3 columns. Player A 3, player B are a 3. So solution is what? So here for player A 1, 7, 2, these are the values 6, 2, 7, 5, 1, 6. So here we are applying the dominance property. So ये क्या है हमारा P of matrix है, इसकी साइज कितनी है 3 by 3 मैट्रिक्स. So हमें क्या करना है फर्स्ट कि जो भी हमारा P of matrix है उसकी साइज रिड्यूस करनी है. कब तक के, जब तक कि 2 by 2 मैट्रिक्स नहीं मिलता तब तक के. ओके. सो ये हमें क्या करना है, 3 by 3 मैट्रिक्स जो फॉर्म है उसको 2 by 2 में कन्वर्ट करना है. दिस इज द सॉल्यूशन हियर. रिड्यूस द मैट्रिक्स बाय यूजिंग द डोमिनेंस प्रॉपर्टी. So in the given matrix for a player A, all the element in a row 3 are less than the adjacent element of a row 2. Okay, so यहाँ पे हम first rule apply कर रहे हैं row के लिए. See here, in this property, the given matrix for player A, all the element in the row 3, okay, are less than the adjacent element of a row 2. ओके. सी अगर हम 5 और 6 में कंपेयर करते हैं, सो 5 इज अ लेस वैल्यू, 2 और 1 में कंपेयर करते हैं 1 इज अ लेस, 7 और 6 में कंपेयर करते हैं, सो 6 इज अ लेस वैल्यू. सो हियर द गिवन मैट्रिक्स फॉर प्लेयर ए, all the row 3 values are less than the row 2 values. So here this strategy 3 is not selected by player A. So we have to eliminate this row. Why we are eliminating this row? Because it gives, the strategy 3 gives less profit for player A compared to the strategy 2. So here the row 3 is eliminated or dominated by this row 2. Okay, so this is our first rule. First rule क्या कहता है? So eliminate the ith row of payout matrix is less than or equal to the corresponding another row jth row. So we have to eliminate this ith row, and this is called as a dominated strategy. So here row 3 is dominated by the row 2. So hence delete the row 3 as shown in this figure. So here reduce the matrix by using the dominance property. So यहाँ पे हमने strategy 3 जो है player A के लिए वो हमने क्या की है, delete की है, dominate की है. Okay. The next step is what? यहाँ पे हमारा जो एक रो है वो डिलीट हो गया. हमें क्या करना है, अभी कॉलम के लिए चेक करना है. सो हम रूल 2 अप्लाई करेंगे. फॉर प्लेयर बी, सो अगर हम कंसिडर करते हैं प्लेयर बी, कॉलम 3, यहाँ पे कॉलम 3 जो है और कॉलम 2 और कॉलम 1. सो यहाँ पे देखो कॉलम 3 इज डोमिनेटेड बाय कॉलम 1. व्हाई वी आर डोमिनेटेड? सो रूल 2 क्या कहता है, pth कॉलम क्या होना चाहिए, मोर देन और इक्वल टू द करस्पॉन्डिंग कॉलम. So 2 is a greater value, 7 is a greater value, and 6 is a greater than compared to the column 1. So here column 3 is dominated by the column 1. Why we are dominating? The dominance property is opposite because the player B select the minimum loss. Okay. Player B के लिए क्या चाहिए, हमें minimum loss चाहिए. Player A के लिए maximum चाहिए, profit चाहिए. Okay. So delete the column 3. We get the reduced 2 by 2 matrix as shown in this figure. Here we are dominating the player 3, 2 and 7. Okay. Only remaining values are 1, 6, 7, 2. 1, 6, 7, 2. So यहाँ पे हमने column value delete कर दी. Now solve the 2 by 2 matrix using the max-min criteria as shown in this table. यहाँ पे हमें क्या मिला, मैट्रिक्स 2 by 2 फॉर्म में मिला है. So see here. So by using the rule dominance, the size of the payoff matrix is reduced to the 2 by 2 matrix. So remaining part we can solve by using the optimum mix strategy. So यहाँ पे हमें 2 by 2 matrix मिला है. So remaining we can solve by using the mix strategy problem. So first we have to check our max min is equal to min max है या नहीं. So I apply the max min procedure. So for the row we have to find out the minimum value. So among this first row 1 and 7, so what is the minimum value? 1. For the 6 and 2, what is the minimum value? 2. कॉलम में से हमें क्या करना है, मैक्स वैल्यू फाइंड आउट करनी. 1 and 6 में से मैक्स क्या है, 6. 7 और 2 में से मैक्स कौन सा है, 7. सो यहाँ पे रो के अंदर 1 और 2 में से मिनिमम वैल्यू मिले हमें, सो उसमें से हमें मैक्स चाहिए, सो 2. 6 और 7 क्या है, मैक्स वैल्यूज है फॉर द कॉलम, सो उसमें से हमें क्या चाहिए, मीन, सो ये 6. सो ये जो मैक्स मीन और मीन मैक्स दोनों इक्वल है क्या, नहीं है. 2 और 6 आर नॉट इक्वल. सो हियर वी आर नॉट गेटिंग द सैडल पॉइंट. ओके, so we are not getting the saddle point. Okay, how to find out the saddle point, or in which example we get the saddle point? In the pure strategy problem we get the saddle point, or if you are having the non-pure strategy problem, that is mixed strategy problem, so in that case we are not getting the saddle point. So here we are not getting the saddle point because max min is not equal to min max. Okay, so this type of problem we can solve by using the mixed strategy. So here there is no saddle point and the game has a mixed strategy. I apply the probability formula. So if you are getting the mixed strategy type problem, so we are applying the probability formula. So the equation is what, P1 equal to 2 minus 6 for the P1. Okay. So अगर हम P1 के लिए find out कर रहे, 2 minus 6 divided by 1 plus 2 into 7 plus 6 cross addition. So we get the 2 by 5. Okay, so Q1 कैसे find out करेंगे? So ये अगर हमारा Q1 है, so 2 minus 7. Okay, Q1 के लिए. So यहाँ पे देखो P हमने यूज किया है कॉलम के लिए और Q हमने यूज किया है सॉरी P हमने यूज किया है रो के लिए और Q हमने यूज किया है कॉलम के लिए। सो P1 की वैल्यू क्या मिले 2/5। Q1 कैसे फाइंड आउट करते हैं, ये अगर हमारा Q1 है, ये फर्स्ट वैल्यू Q1 है, सो हम क्या करेंगे Q1 के लिए 2 - 7 डिवाइडेड बाय, डिनोमिनेटर तो सेम रहेगा, ओके डिनोमिनेटर की वैल्यू सेम रहेगी। हम क्या कर रहे हैं Q1 के लिए 2 - 7 कर रहे हैं, ओके सो वी गेट द 1/2। सिमिलरली फॉर P2 के लिए हमें क्या करना है, P2 रोज चेक करनी है। सो हम क्या करेंगे P2 के लिए, सो 1 - P1 की वैल्यू क्या है 2/5, 1 - 2/5 इज 3/5। Q2 की वैल्यू क्या होगी 1 - Q1, 1 - Q1 इज व्हाट 1/2, ओके सो ये वाला फॉर्मूला भी हम डायरेक्टली यूज कर सकते हैं, या फिर 2 - 6 2/7, 2 - 7 कैसा किया है 2 - 6। सो अगर हम Q2 की बात कर रहे तो क्या करना पड़ेगा 7 - 1 करना पड़ेगा, ओके Q2 P2 की बात कर रहे तो 7 - 1 करना पड़ेगा। तो यहाँ पे Q1 के लिए हमने किया है 2 - 7, 2 - 7। अगर हम Q2 की बात करते तो क्या करना पड़ेगा 6 - 1 करना पड़ेगा। So we get this value. So after finding the strategies values P1, P2, Q1, Q2, we can find out the value of the game. So by using the formula value of the game, V equal to 1 into 2 minus 7 into 6 divided by 1 plus 2 minus 7 plus 6. We get the value of the game to 4. So we are putting all these values, so we get the optimal strategy for SA and SB. A1, A2, A3 के लिए कोई भी वैल्यू नहीं है, सो जीरो। सो वैल्यूज क्या है P1, P2 के 2/5 एंड 3/5. So we are putting all this value 2/5 and 3/5. For the SB, for the player B, B3 के लिए कोई भी ऑपरेशन नहीं है, क्योंकि हमने क्या किया था, थर्ड वाला रो और थर्ड वाला कॉलम को हमने डिलीट किया था, सो वो वैल्यूज क्या होंगे जीरो। सो B1 की वैल्यू की क्या है हमारी Q1 और Q2, सो 1/2, Q2 is what 1/2. So okay, so this is our optimal strategies for the given problem, and the value of the game V equal to 4. So this is the dominance principle in the game theory problem. Thank you.